Okay, so those of us who are into tithing, okay, that's what tenth is. So let's look at that anatomically. Okay, if we're going to give a tenth, I mean we have ten spheres or 10 laws or 10 aspects. This looks like a tenth that we can give to God, our earthly body, in service to us, or in service, in the highest service to our true self. Okay, so that tenth that we tithe with, this is the root of where we hear about tithing in church, as far as money, as far as the currency, the externalized currency. But we internally have a currency that is um, oil based, and it rides on top of the water, or it walks on the water. And see, this is where we get into some of the more symbolism, metaphoric type of language. And so when we read the Bible, we must interpret it in accordance to what goes on in the physicality of our being. And if we're giving a tenth or tithing, to the Most High, that oil run the cup. I don't know if you can see the way that the neck and or the jawline and the neck is shaped. It's sort of like a chalice, And so when you keep bringing to the storehouse a tenth of that earth, or that the minerals, of all of the nutrients that have been processed on the way up and charged by the chakra systems on the way up, guess what? Your cup will run over. Okay? And your whole body will become healed again. And this is the essence of being healed. Okay? From the Most High in your own body. Okay? So I just wanted to make that clear, because we have tithing, and a lot of our people are totally missing the mark. They're going homeless, doing this externalized tithing, and not taking care of the true temple of the living God. Okay, so just wanted to put that there so that you can marinate on that, and we can move forward to the risen Christ, or the chrism. Physiologically, that would be the oil that would be processed or manufactured as a result of the combinations of the various nutrients and minerals and so forth that we've taken through the process and amplified with our energetic centers. Now here, once we get here at the Qing, we have the heart nature that's emanating. Okay, it's shining down. But once we get here, we see this glyph, where you see the point and the circle. We can think of that as the actual inscribing using a compass. Okay, which means circumspection. It's able to see in everything in the round. Okay, and also when it gets here, it has direct access. Okay, it has access to wisdom. It has access to the Sophia here in Ma'at. It has access to power here with Sekher. It has access to the immunity, or the potency and the power to enforce, the law of Ma'at. And so we see that direct access there. He has the access directly to the Father. Now, mind you, there's a saying here. We know that there's a scripture that says, no man. Okay, that would be the ones that are rising up the tree. No man can enter into the kingdom of heaven but by me. Okay, so if you're on the straight and narrow, yes, you will be able to enter into the kingdom of heaven. But check this: if you're trying to bypass, remember in the first episode 1, we talked about the polarities, the yin and yang of each of the laws. If you're not balanced, the yin and yang will slow you down each time you make an advancement, and ultimately it will destroy. Actually, you will destroy yourself because you will be out of balance. Remember that everything that's in the heavens, the sun included, the sun that we see out in our sky, and the solar force that we have available within us, it does not determine whether you're able to receive the blessings, so to speak, or the blessings of heaven. In fact, your benefit comes from the efforts that you've taken to organize everything below the sun into a balance, and that balance allows you to receive the abundance of the sun, of the gifts of heaven. Okay, and that's something I wanted to also put out. Okay, so when Heru comes into being, he is also known among religions as he's known as Jesus the Christ in the Christian religion. He is the Nazarene. Okay, the Nazarene is a word that means the prepared one. So he took the time to prepare himself for the ascension. Okay, and that's what we have to do here. All right, and there in the Hindu tradition, we have Krishna in the and of course in some of the mythological tales from Greek mythology, you have Hercules, and there's others that also have that same kind of solar heroic type of storyline to it. And in essence, they're letting us know the kind of qualities that we need, the 10 labors and so forth, in order to get the golden fleece. And remember, when your cup runneth over, you get the elixir of gold that's been transformed and transmuted by the various energy centers going upward.